Wait. I just realized something.
What's that?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are, what they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage. Are you following me?
Oh, rewind it, right? Is that what she means? Maybe? Rewind it, possibly? Yeah. You're talking about stuff that's been recorded, right? Footage of the past. If they store that, we might be able to see it.
Yeah. I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Definitely. Definitely. Oh, look at that. Definitely. What do we do?
Leave that to me.
Do you know how to use this thing?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles. Everything's designed to do something, and once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to. See?
Monitoring video data. Looks like this is it. Could work.
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
Didn't even say anything, but okay. Wait. What the heck is this? Everything says no data.
Let's check the log. Damn it. This isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
By 0?
That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Damn. Well, that's a little frustrating. The footage could have told us a lot.
Yeah. It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
Hey, what's this?
You want to open it?
Yeah.
It says Golem's status.
That should be the system logs of those robots. I told you about them in the bench, remember?
Yeah. You mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shoot. Everything has been erased too.
Looks like it.
Guess there isn't anything we can't... Wait a second.
What is it?
There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling. I knew it. Oh, it's Golem! It's our body Golem! The Golem met is still functional.
What do you mean? I thought you told me Golem, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
Yeah. But he said that what passes for Golem's brain, I guess, wasn't the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Give us these logs.
Already on it. Here you are.
Then... Try the one that says cash. These file names all just seem like random characters. Whatever. Just pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is...
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's probably from right after Kate decked us. We'll be tossed into that white door on the left in a minute. Just watch. See?
interesting. This is the footage the Golem pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here.
Exactly.
So, if we go back through these files...
Yeah. Might be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice! Great work, Sigma.
Come on, I told you I don't need you to kiss my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. Golem was the one that covered us. He's our boy in this. We started going through the rest of the files. Security footage showed Kay and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
That just leaves Temioji, Clover, and Quark. Opened my mouth to continue. Then it happened. The vision suddenly blurred. Shaking my head did nothing to clear it. Staggered, my balance gone. What? Why is she talking like that? What? She sounds like someone's playing a tape or her voice is all sped up. What's going on here? Can't understand what she's saying. Kinda blank. Why is she moving so fast? It's like watching a video on fast forward. What the hell is... Wait. Could it be me? Maybe our brain is slowing down somehow. It just looks like everything is speeding up. Hey Sigma, what the heck is up with you? You look like there's... You look like there as of over there. Why don't you lie down for a bit? Still couldn't make out what she was saying, so just nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I tried to sort out what was happening to me. What the fuck? Wait, what the hell? I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. Phi, who's been sitting in front of one of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
Oh, finally. Her voice sounded normal again. She wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had happened seemed to have stopped. Let out a quiet sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. If they got it lost and found?
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in.
Damn.
Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah. I think I must be getting tired. Kinda surprised it didn't catch up to me sooner.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
I don't think so. For just a moment I thought of Radical 6. But I didn't want to worry if I didn't have to. Better stay quiet about it.
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
What are you, my mom?
Fine. No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
This was a weird thing, honestly. Honestly, this is like, what the hell happened to us? I'm still mind-boggled about what happened. What is it?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Gollum's cache.
When was this recorded?
You'll see in a minute.
Up there on the right. Looks like some sort of time code.
Can you figure it out?
No. It's just a bunch of numbers. I can't make heads or tail of it.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Huh? Oh, it's K.
Yeah.
Looks at his bracelet here. Probably checking how much time is left.
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
21 minutes. So that means this footage is from 21 minutes before the primary door opened, right?
Exactly.
That would have been the white door in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means we've seen he as K 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
That means this is right after he tried to resuscitate Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other angles?
I looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
You mean that this is a record of what happened to around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
Yeah. About a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know that it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass.
Interesting.
Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Huh. Oh, someone's coming in. Luna! Is that Clover behind her?
Yeah. This is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
I knew Clover was gonna do it. I knew it! Clover, why? What's going on? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. Looks like Clover just going off on Luna. Luna just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Want to listen to it?
What the hell is this?
Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Well, won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Huh?
Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours, 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
Hey, they're gone. As I watch Clover move steadily closer to Luna, who backs away almost as if she were frightened. Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another? No, you said there wasn't.
Yeah. This is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
I knew it! Clover did it! Clover took out Luna. God damn it, Clover! Clover left. She looked like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah. This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in her room. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Dio. He disappeared too. Down below the bottom of the frame. What's he up to?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it.
Why?
Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
You're saying he was lying. He was in the Floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah. So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
And whatever it was, happened during this time?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, now he left. And it looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise.
Like what?
The cyan door opening? Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
It's Kay. Ah. When he heard Kay open the cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame. Just like the others.
If Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright?
Sure.
Alright, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
This K coming in from the bottom of the frame. And he's checking the time on his bracelet. So we've come full circle, huh?
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open.
Huh. So we have 3 suspects in particular to consider. First, we gotta consider Clover. She did something to Luna. Clearly she did something to Luna. I'm guessing, okay, here's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing Clover killed Luna with the poison. And then, as soon as Clover left, Dio must have snuck back in to grab the knife or something. He must have grabbed the knife while Luna was still dying. And he wanted to retrieve the weapon so he can have, you know, something to defend himself with. Or he might have killed Alice, he just wanted the evidence to be, you know, taken away from him. Probably. Or, you know, he would, you know, hide the evidence somehow. I really think he might have killed Alice or something. I don't know, really. It really feels like he killed Alice, since he was like the first one to find her and everything. So there's a possibility he did kill her. And then afterwards he started getting out of hurry because he heard somebody open the sign door. Then comes in K to try to resuscitate, you know, resuscitate Luna.
For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, K heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he'll tell us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
I ran over the footage in my head. 0 hours 1 minute, Clover and Luna enter the room. For 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. 0 hours 10 minutes, they both move out of the frame. 0 hours 11 minutes 40 seconds, Clover exits the room. 0 hours 12 minutes, Dio enters the room. Dio also immediately exits the frame. It seems likely that Dio was up to no good during this period. He must have grabbed a knife or something. I think that's what he did. 0 hours 30 minutes, Dio exits the room. 0 hours 30 minutes 10 seconds, K enters the room. K also disappears from the camera's field of view. At this point, there's 60 minutes where nothing happens. 0 hours 29 minutes, K enters the frame. He looks at his bracelet. It says 0:21, remaining time until the primary door open. There seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is... It has to be Clover. It has to be. Oh, the game is gonna make me... I don't know if this is the right answer or not. I'm gonna save right now. Save right now just in case. I really think it's Clover. Clover.
What makes you think so? Luna could still have been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
The footage alone is enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one thing into account, then the case against Clover gets a lot stronger.
And what is that element?
Dio's behavior at the white doors. Kay wanted us to enter the white doors. I told him I wouldn't leave 3 people to die. Do you remember what Dio said?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He obviously knew that only you and I would be going through the door. Do you get it?
Yeah. He knew we had Luna's bracelet, which means he also knew Luna was dead. Is that what you're getting at?
Exactly. If he didn't know she was dead, he would never have said that. The moment Kay suggested we go through the doors, he would have brought it up. That is true, actually. He didn't know that we probably would have had her bracelet. They probably wouldn't know about it. He probably also knew that Luna was dead as well. You know, a question like, where's Luna? Where's your partner? It's impossible. How are they supposed to get through without Luna? But he didn't even mention her. Like, he didn't expect her to be there. Why would he do that? I can only think of 2 reasons. One, that when Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead. Or 2, he killed Luna himself. The second one doesn't seem likely, though. If Dio had killed Luna, he probably wouldn't have made a point to hide that. I'm guessing he probably would have asked where she was. Where's Luna? Sigmund and Fire wouldn't be able to get through the white doors without her. Seems like the kind of guy who would go out of his way to feign ignorance of a crime he committed. In this case, though, he said nothing. It doesn't clear him, of course, but it does make it a lot less likely that he was the killer. If he wasn't the killer, then we're left with only one other option.
When Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Interesting. That's pretty much what I thought too. And it does seem like Clover had a motive.
You mean that Alice noticed?
Yes. The movement of the AB rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off, or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know. Oh, there was one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No. Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
So Zero Senior's identity...
Still unknown.
Okay. Well, let's go find Clover. I guess we're not going to know the truth unless we get this straight from the horse's mouth.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
She is. She has to be.
I sure hope so.
She probably is. She's probably still alive. Most likely. Most likely. She has to be alive at this point, right? I would think. One thing show death would just be out of, you know, out of nowhere. Warehouse A. Alright, time to get to the bottom of this thing.